Hello and welcome. Gary here. In this video, I want to show you how fast I can do a metal framing and drywall takeoff to get my total accurate price on what it will cost me to do this job with my new and improved drywall plugin. I'm going to expand the drywall plugin. I'm going to expand the framing folder. I'm going to expand the wood furring folder, and I'm going to pick the wood furring assembly. I'm going to click on the green record button and begin this takeoff. I'm going to put it in the second floor framing folder. The material, the wall height is 9 feet. The furring is 9 feet. I'm going to use a 1x2 verticals, 1x4 top wrap, 1x4 bottom wrap. I'm going to do 16 inches on center. I'm going to use 1.5 inch coil nails, 12 inches on center. My labor is going to be wood furring labor at 12 cents a square foot. I'll click OK, and I'm going to begin my takeoff. Go point to point. With the new and improved drywall plugin, it's going to be very quick to do this takeoff. I digitized my exterior walls. I hit escape, and now I'm going to do my interior walls framing with my studs. I'm going to use this 3 5/8 assembly. I'm going to name it interior walls. The walls are 9 foot. The studs are 9 foot. 16 inches on center spacing. I'm going to use a default track and studs. And the labor, 25 gauge. Click OK. And I'm going to digitize the walls. With Planswift 9.0, we can use a digitizer, a linear or a segment. By double-clicking, I can just go here and make this a segment takeoff. Left-click, double-click, left-click, double-click. Or I can just do a linear takeoff if I just want to go around the whole thing. Okay, hit my escape button, and my framing takeoff for the studs are done. Now let me do my interior doors. For my single door jambs, I'm going to click the doors. And then my double doors, the reason I have the single doors and the double doors is because the double doors are going to take 3 2x4s, and we'll use 8-footers. And that'll give me 3 2x4s for each one of these doors. The single doors is going to give me 2.5 2x4s, or 2 1/4. Hit escape, and I'm done with my door jambs. Now my backing, I'll expand the backing folder. I'll grab backing material assembly. Click OK. I'm going to digitize the sink here where I need some backing. And the vanity here. and that's the end of my backing. If they want me to use a 2x4 plate underneath the track, I can just click this bottom plate assembly and digitize the walls one more time to get the plate. See, if I left click, I can drag up here and left click, hit my escape button if you mess up. I just wanted to show you how I can use this same thing as a linear takeoff by clicking here, 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 and now it's a linear. Or I can just click and double click and make it a segment takeoff. So I didn't make any parts in this new plugin using a segment digitizer, because I can just double click now and make it a segment. Now that's all my bottom plate. The next thing I want to do is I want to just click on my estimating tab for a second and go into my framing interior walls, and I have 112 linear feet. So on my calculator, I'm going to take 112 and I'm going to divide it by 4, and that's going to tell me how many cats I need. So I need 28 cats. So I'm going to go in here and expand the drywall plugin and go to my framing and double click on my cats, and I'll make it an even 30, so I get 3 bundles of cats. 30 cats, 24 inches on center. Okay. Now I can go back to my takeoff screen, and I've got my cats in there. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to close all of these, and I'm going to open my drywall walls folder. I'm going to come over here and turn off all the lights so I can start over. Now I'm going to do my drywall. That was it for this, 6-7 minutes to do my metal furring and door takeoff. Now I'm going to do my drywall and my walls. I'll click on this green start button, record button, and drywall. I'll hit home. Let me just say that's my drywall walls. Let me click back here. Walls, drywall walls. The material, let's say we're just going to use 1/2-inch lightweight drywall. And I'm going to use a joint compound, USG joint compound bucket. 500-foot roll of tape. I'm going up 9 foot with the drywall. 4x12 sheet, and I'm going to use one side. And so I'm going to click OK, and I'm ready to digitize it. If I go down here to my record mode and click point to point and turn it to box, I can just do it really fast and go into each room that is either a square or a rectangle. I can use this box tool. Now I'm going to turn it back to a point to point so I can go around this living room or den, this den area. I didn't go into the bathrooms because there's different board in the wet areas. Double click to release that. Now I have my 2 bathrooms to do. So let me go in here and look at this bathroom. So I'm going to just start here with regular board, the 1/2-inch lightweight regular, and just go to the tub. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this bathroom. start here at the shower and put my regular board here. I can either use Den Shield, Durarock, XP, moisture resistant board in the shower wet areas. So I'm going to hit my escape button and I'm going to go over here. I have an assembly that's drywall or plywood for wet areas. So I'm just going to use that one, and I'm just going to put drywall wet area. Okay, and the material is going to be, let's just use the 1/2-inch Durarock in the showers. So I'll pick 1/2-inch Durarock, and I'm going up 9 feet. They're 4x8 sheets. I'm going to do one side, and I got Durarock screws. So I'll just do this in my wet areas in the shower. Okay, and the shower here and the tub. Okay, hit escape. I'm done doing my drywall. Another 6 or 7 minutes. Now let me do the drywall on the ceiling. We use this assembly here, drywall and labor, and I'm going to change the name. I'm going to name it ceilings, drywall ceilings. I'm going to pick 5/8 type X for the ceilings, and all this is right. So I'll click OK. I'm going to turn off this box and put point to point again, and then I'm going to just digitize the whole ceiling at one time. Double click, I'm done. Now I'm done taking off my drywall. So here we are, 12 minutes into this video, and I've done my furring, my metal studs, and my drywall, and I'm done with this takeoff. Now let's take a look at the reports and how they work and how I can break all this material into different folders and whatever. I'm going to click over here to my estimating tab, and I forgot to make a drywall folder to put all this drywall in it. So I'm going to put a new folder, click new folder up here. I'm going to say second floor drywall. And now I'm going to drag and drop all these drywall parts into this folder. I should have done this when I started the digitizer before I did the takeoff. It asked me what folder I wanted to put it in. I like to put them into folders because now I can do my reports. So if I click on reports now, and let's take a look at how this is going to work. Okay, here we're looking at labor and material. And in my folders, I can click on drywall second floor and framing second floor and have my total. And in the names, I click all. And so I have all my material and my labor. So let's take a look at the second floor framing. My cost is $1,278, and my drywall is $3,037. Now, if I just want to look at my framing, I can click off the drywall and just have the framing in this report. It shows all the framing parts that I put into this. Okay, so let me go through and show you how the reports work. You click on what you want to see in the report. This is the total second floor framing, second floor drywall. Over here in the drywall plug-in reports, we have labor and material. So on the second floor framing, it shows all of the material that we did a takeoff for. And on the second floor for the drywall, it shows all the drywall parts that we dropped in. The next report would be just total labor. Say if you wanted to see just what your labor cost was going to be, $2,252. You can expand that folder. You have your drywall labor, $1,700, and your drywall framing is $524. You can expand these folders to see exactly what are you paying for. Bottom plate labor, $120. Framing, 25 gauge. The layout walls labor and the furring labor. On the drywall, you can expand that folder, and you have your finishing, $12 a board, and your hanging, $8 a board. You can click on just total material, and this will show you just what the material cost for the second floor is, framing and drywall. Down here at the bottom of the screen, you can see, well, over here you can see it's $2,063 for the framing and the drywall. And here's all your drywall material and your framing material. You can do just framing, labor, and material only. So you can build these reports any way you want to. You can see any way you want to see it. You can sort it out however you want to. Planswift reports don't work like these reports. You'd have to use the reports that I send you. With your plugin, you're going to have these custom level 21 custom reports, which is the same thing that I have up here underneath my Picarella Brother reports. This one's framing, laboring, material. If you want to see just your framing labor, you can just see your framing labor. If you want to see just a framing material, you can see that. You want to order your metal package, and if you open a report and it's blank, you just open the folder here. You say second floor framing, and this is what I want to order for the second floor framing material. Now it's only showing the 3 5/8 studs, and we know we have more than that, so you go to the name and you just click all, and it'll show you everything that you did a takeoff on, and you can send this to your supplier and have him send that out to the job just from this sheet, and I'll show you how that works. You print the preview, and it comes up like this. You have the project name and address in there. You click on the PDF, export to a PDF. You want to download the Qt Writer if you don't have a Qt Writer, and save this. I'm going to save this to my desktop, but you can save it to any folder you want. Save it to the job, and you can just say order metal package. Okay, order metal package, and you're saving it to whatever folder you want, and just click save, and there you go. And this is what you will email. Attach this to an email to your supplier and send it to them. You might have to call them the first time and say, here, this is what this means. Half-inch coil nails, I need 1,096 of them. 1x2 pressure treated 8-footers, I need 91. The sum is 91. The 1x4s 10-footers, I need 30. I need 30 24-inch cats. Now, if there's something in here you don't want to, like the nails, you're not going to say send me out 1,000 nails or 336 screws or 84 fast track nails. So you can take those out of your report by just simply clicking on this name and only clicking on what you want to put in the report. And let's just look down here and see what we have. We got the 1x2 8-footers, the 1x4 10-footers. We got the cats. The 2x4s. We want to send out the 2x4s. The 3 5/8 studs, the 9-footers. Backings in the 1x4. So this is the material. You just click on the material and look through the list here and say, there, I don't want to send him the nails. Just wanted to send him the studs and the 2x4s, the cats. There's no track, so you want to look through here and say, okay, where's the 3 5/8 track? Right here, click on that, and it just populates everything that you want there. And just check this out real good. Here again, just print preview, PDF, export it to a PDF, save it to the file you want to, and we're going to, put it on the desktop, and you save it to whatever you want. That works just like that. Here's 20 minutes, and I'm ready to order the material. If you buy your metal package or your wood package from another supplier and you just want to do the wood package, you can just click on second floor framing and you can send out, well, you don't want to do that. You want to send out the wood, the 1x2, the 1x4, and the 2x4s, and send that to your supplier just to send the wood package out. If you want to know how many linear feet of framing there was on this job, just click second floor framing, and it'll tell you down here it's 112 linear feet. And maybe expand this folder, you can see it there. 112 linear feet of framing. Now let's look at our drywall real quick, as it works the same way. We have our material for the drywall and for the labor. Okay, you can expand these and see all of the drywall material, all of the labor. If you just want to see the drywall labor, you just click on drywall second floor, and you have drywall labor for the second floor, $1,728. Drywall material, you just want to see your drywall material. This is why I put them in folders, so that I can sort this stuff by folders and floors and units and however you want to. But put your Takeoff in a folder. Don't just throw everything and bunch it together. Hanging labor. Drywall second floor. There's your hanging labor, $720. Taping labor, same thing. Okay. Now, if you want to order your drywall package, you got order drywall package. Right here is the same way. Drywall second floor, and click all. I want to send everything out there. You want to see how many boards are on that floor, or in that house, or on that job. Drywall second floor. It's going to tell you right there. We got 90 boards. Okay. Well, there you go. 22 minutes. So let's back up a second and let's look at our labor and material, a total cost for the whole job, for the framing and the drywall. We have a total cost of $4,315.62. That's our cost, labor and material. So as you know, estimating is about 50% Takeoff and 50% science. So I just did the Takeoff for you and told you that this job's going to cost you $4,300. Now the science part is you're going to have to figure out what do you want to charge them to do the job. So up here in the left-hand corner, you click that icon in Planswift and you go to Job Properties. And in Job Properties here, I have the costing information, your markup. Now you got to decide what your markup's going to be. Let's say you mark up your material 30% and you mark up your labor 30%. And you say okay, and it's going to change this $4,000 to $5,561. There's your markup. So I built the Drywall plugin to give you your cost. That's what it's going to cost you to do the job. You got to figure out how much you want to charge your customers, and that all comes to, with the markups, your labor, your material, however you want to do it. Well, there you go. I just wanted to put together a short video. Nobody likes to watch videos, but you download the Drywall plugin for a 14-day free trial, and I just wanted to show you and give you an idea of how it works. And you can just go through and use all of the parts. I didn't use any corner bead in my Drywall Takeoff, but you can. I'm trying to keep this video short in time, but let's just take a look at the corner bead real quick. I can choose my corner bead here and as a point count or linear. So I would do it as a point count, and I can call this corner bead, let's say stand up corner bead. and then pick your corner bead, whatever one you want. Metal, 90 degree, 10 foot. It's 9 foot ceiling, so I got to use 10 foot bead, and I put it in my folder. See, here's where you put it in the folder. Second floor drywall. Click OK, and let me just go over here and count my corner bead real quick. Let's see, I have one here and here. These stand-up pieces would go here for the legs. I got one, two here. Do the stand-ups. The corner bead for the window, I would just click 3 on every window. It doesn't take that long. You got to do a little estimating. I don't know how to build the part any faster than that. But you can figure out if you want to just do 2.5 clicks, or 2.5 pieces. Sometimes you might just want to put 2 sticks by the window. Now I'm going to hit escape, and I'm going to grab the linear corner bead to do the linear part, just to show you that real quick. I'll just say linear bead, and we'll do the same 90 degree metal, 10 foot sticks. It's framing. We're going to put this in the drywall, second floor drywall. And now in my linear, for these bifold doors, I'm just going to do it like that. And this will tell me how many 10 foot sticks I need. And that's a corner bead. And that'll show up in your reports as well. So that concludes this video. I hope that you will give me a call if I can be any more help to you. I want to show you, I think I'll just make another video and showing you how to use these extra parts, so that we just keep them short. Thank you for watching, and until next time.